Hey everyone, I'm BB. I'm finally back. Today I'm going over my top 10 favorite Sonic characters. Now, I don't know if you all knew, but I actually do like Sonic a lot. It was one of the very first games I actually ever played. Sonic Heroes, to be in fact, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I don't have any way of playing it now, but it's fine. For real though, I did try to play it a couple years ago, and I have it, and it didn't work, and I'm upset, so we're just gonna deal with that, but it's fine. But I have tried other Sonic games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors. I really need to get into Sonic again. But these are just my top 10 favorite Sonic characters, so let's get into it. Number 10 are the Chow. I really love the Chow, they're adorable. Surprised I don't have a plushie of one yet. I don't remember the name of the game where like you can like raise a Chow and play with it. Maybe one of you can know the name and comment it down below, because it's a really I like that game, it's cute. I watched someone stream it once, I like it. I don't remember what it's called though. They're all different colors of Chow, some of them are evil. And then like there's the iconic blue ones. There's also ones that have halos. And then there's ones that look like the main characters, which is so cute. Like the Sonic one I love so much. I think that one might be my favorite of them all. But I'm just putting them as like a collective like thing, you know? Also, Cream the Rabbit, who is not on this list, spoiler alert, has a pet Chow named Cheese. So, yeah, that's clever. Number 9 is Light Gaia, also known as, I'm gonna call him, Chip. He's so cute, look at him. He reminds me of the Chow a little bit, but like, no. If you don't know, he's from Sonic Unleashed, which I haven't played, but I watched my brother play it. This game, I think it has the most beautiful cutscene of any Sonic game, but I also kind of understand why people hate it, because the werehog levels are a bit, like, jarring for a Sonic game, to be honest. But I personally like the game. And Chip is, like, you know, because the world's like literally broke apart, and you have to use the 7 Chaos Emeralds, obviously, to like fix it again. And Chip is like Gaia, and then there's Dark Gaia, and they have to fight. But because Sonic landed on him after being kicked out of Eggman's ship, he loses his memory, and you have to help him find his memories. Which, you know, that's been done in plenty of games, but still, it's pretty cool. The most notable game it was done in is Breath of the Wild, which probably did it better, but it's fine. But yeah, Chip is really cute. I like him. He loves chocolate and ice cream. Aside from the ice cream part, that's relatable. Number 8 is SBO from Team Chaotix. I like the Chaotix and everything they're in. They're kind of just, you know, they're kind of crazy. Like Vector and Charmy Bee are kind of like insane, but SBO is obviously the best of the three of them. They've always been a trio in like everything they've been in, like the Sonic cartoons, every Sonic game, and Sonic Heroes just straight up play as their team. Their team is, as to be expected, chaotic, because like you get to play as 4 different teams. 3 of them are basically easy mode, normal mode, and hard mode, but then there's Team Chaotix, which is like, what kind of mode is this? You're just doing the most random things, like collecting 10 hermit crabs, or collecting like 5 keys, or destroying a specific number of robots. These are real, by the way. These are actual things you have to do in this game, and it's hilarious. But yeah, SBO is my favorite of the 3. That's what I was getting at. He can turn invisible, which is one of my favorite superpowers, and it's really cool. He can also throw ninja stars at like his enemies, which I like. So yeah, he was one of my favorite characters to play as. And also, they can do this thing called the triangle jump, but he actually sticks to the walls. Everyone else falls off after a little while, but like he sticks to the walls, obviously because he's a chameleon. I do like that. Although I do wish he looked less mammally, if you know what I mean. Like, hopefully you know what I mean. He looks more mammally, like more of a hedgehog than a chameleon, which I don't really like. Number 7 is Knuckles. Okay, Knuckles is stupid, okay? I'm just gonna straight up say it. It's like a running gag in the whole, like, Sonic franchise that he's always being tricked by Eggman. Like, no matter what the scenario is, Eggman always tricks him, and he always ends up being on Eggman's side. But he's not a villain, okay? In his perspective, he's, like, doing good. He thinks Sonic is a villain, because, obviously, Eggman tricked him into thinking that. And that he's trying to steal the Master Emerald, which, you know, is kind of like, you know, a fair enough thing, I guess. But he always figures out what side he should be on at the end, which is cool. I like that. He's also, arguably, the strongest of all the characters. And also, I don't know if this is true or not, but, like, the movie kind of suggested that he has super speed. In fact, it suggested Tails had super speed too, which I'll get into that later, but that doesn't really make sense, you know? Like, I thought only Sonic had super speed. What was that about? Number 6 is Ray from Sonic Mania, in case you don't know who he is. He's the newest character, along with, what's his name, Mighty the Armadillo. They're both brand new characters, you get to play as them. They don't really, like, they haven't really done much, like, I don't really know their personalities that much, but I love them so much, especially Ray. Like, I love flying squirrels, okay? And Ray reminds me a lot of Tails as well. In fact, my little cousin thought that they were Tails and Knuckles, but like obviously, it's fair enough he thought that. But they're so cute, I love them. I want a plushie of Ray, badly. Like, I've been looking at plushies of him. They're not that great, but I will find one. Because I love flying squirrels a lot. They're amazing. That's why Amolga is one of my favorite Pikachu clones. I love them so much. Number 5 is Blaze. Arguably the coolest of all the female characters in Sonic. You know, not arguably, she is the coolest of all the female characters in Sonic. She's a cat, although she looks completely different from Big, which is interesting. I get, like, obviously Big is a plus-size character, but so that's totally different, but, like, I wish Big looked more like, you know, the rest of them. Not skinny, that's not what I mean. I just mean, like design-wise, like, yeah, if he had the same, like, eyes and mouth as most of the other Sonic characters, because he doesn't. I hate Big so much, you do not understand it. He's not on this list, but Blaze is definitely the better cat in the Sonic franchise. I love her a lot. I don't actually know a lot about her. I don't even know what game she debuted in, but I do love her a lot. I think she debuted in the one where, like, that has the water monster as the villain. Oh, I don't know what game that is, though. The one that has Silver in it, yeah. But, what was I talking about? Blaze. Yeah, Blaze is cool. I love her. She's cool. Number 4 is Shadow. I'm kind of obligated to put Shadow on this list because arguably he has the most, like, tragic backstory of all the characters in this franchise. Because, like, Shadow's kind of like a clone of, like, not of Sonic, but, like, he's a clone of the original Shadow. I don't know if Shadow was, like, the original Shadow was born or made, but, like, all the clones kind of have his memories, but, like, it's weird because, like, they know who they are, like, they know they're Shadow, but they don't, every time he's reborn as one of the clones, he doesn't, like, remember anyone, like, he doesn't remember Sonic, he doesn't remember Rouge, or, because for some reason he's really close with Rouge, I've noticed. Not in that way. But he always remembers, like, he doesn't remember Maria, who's, like, I think that's Eggman's, like, ancestor or something, and, like, her dad or something made, Shadow, I think. I don't know all the details of the backstory, but I know, like, the gist of it, really. But yeah, Shadow is awesome, and I'm very excited to see him in the next Sonic movie. That's gonna be cool. I do wonder who's gonna voice him, though. I think Keanu Reeves would be amazing as Shadow. That would be really cool. Also, I don't really get the rocket shoes. Like, are they actual, like, rocket shoes, or, like, is that just how is he on skates? Like, what's going on there? Number 3 is Eggman. Okay, Eggman had to be on this list. Come on. His actual name is Dr. Robotnik, as you all may know, but they call him Eggman because, you know, look at him, he looks like an egg. And his robots look like eggs, too. He is probably one of the best villains, though. I like villains who are, like, pathetic and, you know, you sympathize with them. Think, like, Team Rocket or Doofenshmirtz or Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. You know, those kind of villains. And Eggman is definitely one of those villains. He's hilarious, and his, like, robots, the fact they're so stupid is, like, so, like, awesome. Like, how is he so smart, yet, like, all of his robots are idiots? Like, I don't get that. Does he mean that? Like, and what are they called? Orbot and Cubot, I think? They're his, like, most iconic robots, and I love them both, too. They'll have honorable mentions. But, yeah, Eggman is the best villain. Also, Jim Carrey, I thought would be weird as playing him, but no, he does the role so well. He was the best person to play this character. It's a great job on the casting there. Number 2 is Sonic. Specifically, movie Sonic. Specifically, this movie Sonic. Yeah. Sonic obviously had to be on this list. Come on, he's the title character, he's the star, the protagonist. The only thing is that I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, but I feel Sonic has just been lacking personality for, like, a long time now. Because he used to have so much personality in, like, the games and the cartoons. Like, in the original game, if you didn't, like, play the game, he would look at the screen, like, and tap his foot, like, come on, let's go. Like, and it just, like, little things like that give him so much personality. But now in modern games, he's just, like, there. He's just the avatar now, really. Like, he's just the avatar for the character, so they can get to know the other characters now, which is like, there's other games like that too, which is fine, but like, he used to have so much personality, like even in Sonic Heroes or like other Sonic games from like that era, he's got personality. But movie Sonic totally fixed that. Movie Sonic has so much personality and so much character to him. He is so cool. I love him. He made me love Sonic as a character again, which I never thought would ever happen, and that's really cool. Also, Ben Schwartz was perfect to play him. Ben Schwartz, is my favorite of all the Sonic voice actors. I'm not sorry, not sorry. The other ones are also good too. Like from, I don't even remember all their names. I'm not even going to try and remember all their names. But Ben Schwartz gives my best version of Sonic. I love him as Sonic so much. Obviously, I get why they wouldn't get him in the games. And I don't think he should voice Sonic in the games. But he is my favorite of all the voice actors that have portrayed Sonic over the years. He was the best choice. He does the role so well. And movie Sonic is my favorite version of Sonic, and I'm not sorry. Okay, a couple of you already knew this, but I actually feel like this is my first top 10 in a long time where all of you weren't expecting it, because number 1 is Tails! I love Tails. He's so cute. I love him. If you didn't know, his real name is Miles Prower, but I don't need to explain why they call him Tails. He's got 2 tails. Because, you know, I've been saying this for years, but people keep saying I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Tails is based on the Kitsune, which is a like mythical fox in Japanese culture that has like 9 tails, but like they're born with just 1 tail, and as they grow older and wiser, they grow more tails. And Tails is 8 years old. Of course, he only has 2 tails. Like, come on. So yeah, and also in the new Sonic Prime on Netflix, he has 7 robotic tails, which gives him 9. Just saying. But yeah. Aside from that, I actually really love Tails. I usually get annoyed with like the know-it-all character that's smart, you know, but Tails is one of the few exceptions to that, you know, because I just love him so much. And also, he's the only character thus far in the movies to have his game voice actor, which made me very happy, because obviously my favorite character has the same voice as he does in the games. Yes, please. It's actually funny, because in Sonic Heroes, he's actually voiced by an actual child, but now he's always voiced by women, which I feel like is better, having experienced voice actors voice him instead of actual children. I'm not saying kids are bad, because, like, I watch Gumball, but I just, like, they get the character perfect, in my opinion. And Kalino Shinazi, that's a mouthful name, is the perfect Tails, in my opinion. She does it so well, and I'm glad they did not recast her. They had her in the movie, and it made me so happy. And they even put her name on the poster after fans complained about that, which is awesome. And also, Tails has a really sad backstory, too, because he was picked on for having 2 tails, but then Sonic showed up, and obviously the rest is history, because they've been best friends since, and Sonic treats him like a little brother, which is really sweet, and I really love him. Also, in the cartoons he used to be brown, but he looks so much better yellow. Blue and yellow are my favorite colors, in case you didn't know. So, that's why Sonic and Tails, I'm really attached to them. But yeah, Tails is always going to be my favorite Sonic character. I love him too much. Okay, that was my top 10 favorite Sonic characters. Let me know what your favorite character is in the comments down below. And what's your favorite Sonic game. And please like and subscribe. And I'm BB, and I'll see you next time. Bye!